Hey folks, if you open a watermelon and see this, then quickly toss it in the trash. Let's go. Watermelons are easy to eat, extremely popular, absolutely tasty, and can even proactively fight cancer. This is probably the reason why August 3rd is Watermelon Day in the US. Pretty cool, but if you go to the supermarket to get these melons, then you should take good care. When you open a watermelon and you can see cracks like these, you should immediately throw it in the trash and do not eat it. If you ignore this warning, you could be harming your health massively. In many regions where watermelons are grown, like in China for example, 4-chlorpheneron is used as a growth regulator to breed bigger and more glorious watermelons. In short, these melons are inflated because of the chemicals. Actually, the cracks are caused by the unnaturally rapid growth of the watermelon. 4-chlorpheneron can possibly cause neurological disorders, hair loss, and even promote cancer. Just the opposite, of course, of what a healthy watermelon is supposed to do. The question is, why do people inject such a harmful substance into the delicious fruit? The answer? Money. Larger and heavier watermelons can be sold at a higher price, and because of the very rapid growth, they can be harvested in a much faster way than naturally grown melons. But how do you actually recognize a melon treated with 4-chlorpheneron? Besides the obvious cracks in the flesh, you can realize the manipulation in the first bite. Watermelons which have been artificially inflated taste almost like nothing. Sure, some might even think the taste is a bit like a tire. If you blow an unripe melon up, then what little taste there is gets distributed to the larger area and therefore hardly tastes like anything at all. A further indicator is the color. Watermelons treated with 4-chlorpheneron are a much paler red than normal. The reason for this is the same as for the taste, because the color must suddenly spread over a large area. As mentioned at the beginning, when a watermelon has these cracks inside, please throw them away. So now we're faced with, of course, the question, how do we find the right watermelons? Tip number 1. Watermelons often sit on the ground, and so this spot should turn from yellow to orange. If this spot is white, then you can be pretty sure that you have an unnatural, mature watermelon before you. Tip number 2. This brown mesh pattern here might not look beautiful, but it's a natural component of watermelons. It means that bees have been attracted to the fruit many times because of its sweet nature. Tip number 3. Watermelons come in two sexes, male and female. Male melons are more oblong or oval, and female watermelons are more round. The female fruit is rather sweet, while the elongated tastes more watery. Tip number 4. The watermelon should always feel as heavy as it looks. Do you feel that it is lighter than it should actually be? Better put that one aside because there was definitely chemistry at work. Tip number 5. The stem of a watermelon should always be dried out and shriveled. If it's still green and fresh, you can assume that someone harvested that watermelon too early. Finally, we found the perfect watermelon. Now, just cut it and eat, because a watermelon is a true all-arounder when it comes to health. They contain vitamin A, C, B1, B6, iron, lycopene, sodium, magnesium, and potassium. Unbelievable, right? Watermelon helps to strengthen our immune system, protects us from disease, and reduces the risk of asthma or arthritis cancer. It also has anti-inflammatory effect on our heart and blood vessels. Vitamin A, C, and lycopene act as antioxidants, and among other things, as a natural sunscreen for the skin. They protect cells from damage by, quote-unquote, the antioxidants building themselves into the cell membrane and interacting there with free radicals. Do you understand that one? Maybe not. Regular consumption of watermelons protects our bodies from disease, quenches thirst, makes the skin more resistant to UV radiation, and tastes fantastic. That's right. Even if you haven't been doing it in the past, now you should really pay attention when you buy that watermelon, because you want to get all those positive effects. No wonder then that this fruit is popular worldwide and even has its own holiday. Maybe on that day we should actually all get free watermelon, or something like that. Okay, well I hope you liked this video, and if you did, why not check out another one right here. Until next time, bye.